Good morning all, from a sunny Jersey airport. Taking EZY Echo Hotel back to base at London Luton. Short flight. Let's get in, get underway. Get loaded up. We're live on the VATSIM network. We've got the Fenix Airbus A320 CEO with a CFM engine, standard EasyJet setup. Okay, cockpit safety checks. Throttles idle, engine masters are off, flaps up, spoilers, key levers down, and voltages are good on the batteries. We'll get those ground power on. Get those on, wait for the warning computers to fire up. We'll put in the flight plan, see what we've got today in terms of numbers. Expecting 157 passengers, 3.9 tons of cargo and 4.6 tons of fuel. Let's get GSX loaded up, or loading up for us. See if it plays ball today. It's doing something. Excellent. I can get the PAs on as well. Okay, that database is in date. Initialization, let's pull the information in. Let's go over here and have a look at the operational flight plan. Cruising at flight level 190, staying low because it's a short flight, cost index of 4. Cruise temperature minus 28. Zero fuel weight of 60.2. Takeaway 64.5. Departing runway 26, Forest 1 Charlie, arriving Tel 1 November for Luton runway 25.
Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly
EZY Echo Hotel. Cost index of 4, EasyJet standard. It was 90, and the temperature there was minus 28.
Thank you for observing this policy.
Temperature on the ground here in Jersey is 8 degrees. Oh, we've got a. Have we had any ATC online? Let's have a look. Can't see any ATC online. That's an interesting one. Anyway, well, RS1 Delta, RS1 Charlie on way 26. So if we're departing 26, it has to be the RS1 Charlie. Let's pull the winds in. data update. So we're I'll say 1-way-26. RS 1 Charlie. And a Hotel 21 November for 1-way-25 Luton. So our distance calculates as we're expecting 281, 283, so that's within a 10 mile difference. I'll copy the active. So departure on the RS 1 Charlie is a stop climb of 5,000 feet. We've got a 210 knot restriction here till we get to Juliet Whiskey 02. It's quite a sharp turn there. We may hold 180 knots. I may pull speed on after departure. So let's get the stop altitude in. It's 5,000 checked. Constraints on. And let's pull in the.
Welcome on board our EasyJet service. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker, wheels first.
Latest weather.
Keep your small items under the
gusting
seat
41. 28026 gusting 41 variable.
And loose items of clothing.
Showers in the vicinity and QNH 1010.
To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that
It's
you
quite an
keep
extreme
the
wind.
clear, enabling all remaining customers to
1010, check 3 times.
can now be fastened ready for departure.
See how we're doing on the loading.
No smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
That's our passengers coming aboard. Baggage handlers doing their thing. Chicken Fly Live set up for you. Okay, iOS is online, GPS primary we have. Messages out. Yawl is loaded, so we can get the pumps on. Should have been really awesome. Start the APU.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Going to be pretty much on the maximum landing weight here once we're fully loaded. That's what we're forecasting to be. That's what the passengers are on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our EasyJet service. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker
In the event
to keep your small items under the seat in front.
of an extreme failure, engine fire,
Laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of
for
clothing.
example,
Once
I
you
would.
have safely stowed your cabin bag,
We are able to come back into Jersey if we need to, but with that gusting crosswind and short runway at Jersey, an alternate will be our
your seatbelt
best
and
choice
luggage
today.
fastened ready for departure. This is a no smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Alternate today is Gatwick. We're carrying 1.1 tons of fuel for that. Luton winds 210 at 16, variable. Visibility's 4,100 metres, rain and drizzle. Overcast 600 feet, QNH 909 is 6. It's not great there. Gatwick's gusting to 24 knots in rain. Slightly better visibility. So Luton's looking a little bit interesting. Strong winds here for our departure. Gusting 41 currently. Okay, we've got Unicom set on 22.8. Not expecting too much traffic around. Just waiting for the last of the passengers to get on board. Get the power on the APU. Hopefully that's the last of the passengers getting on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our EasyJet service.
Boarding complete.
Please place your large bags into
Send those
your
figures
overhead
over to the
basket wheel
MCDU.
first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you.
60.5, 30.4, 4.6 tonnes of fuel is what we expected. 4.6
Once you have safely
is
stowed
balanced, got the
your
AP on,
cabin bags,
so
take
it
your seat.
draws from that
To
tank,
help us
so
ensure
it's
a
sensible.
prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all
We'll do our departure performance. So runway 26, it is dry, very, very windy. Sync live wherever. Short runway ops, and with the wind today, I am going to force toga.
Please complete any final calls or messages. Electronic devices may be used at all times if they are in flight.
Flaps one down, one, we'll send that over.
Safely stowed for takeoff. If
Send
you
that
become
over.
aware of any electronic device being damaged or
Perf.
overheating, please inform us immediately.
Just adjusting this for EasyJet. Thrust reduction and acceleration, and we'll take it up to 1800 with an engine up. Okay, let's get going.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Just double check traffic. Nothing that looks like it's going to be in our way today.
Departure check completed. 5 past 10 inserted.
Jersey traffic, easy 15 Echo Hotel, push and start, stand 4 to face east for runway 26, Jersey traffic.
Locking gear.
Okay, beacon is on. Checks here, one stand by there. So it's nose left tail to the right. 426. Parking brake released.
Commencing push.
Start the chrono.
Engines are clear. Start at will.
We are clear to start. Doors are confirmed close. Start mode select ignition.
Doors to automatic and cross-check.
Engine 1 start and 2 rise. Your runway is currently coming up here now, 65-100, so we are above maximum landing weight, only just. By the time we have gone around and burnt any fuel off, we're probably going to be on maximum landing weight should we have to come straight back. Engine 1 valve, starting 2.
Airbus A320. Thank you.
Oh, GSX doing its thing.
Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew
Parking
instructions,
brake set.
including the
Thank you for putting
following
me in the grass,
safety
GSX.
procedures.
Expecting a turn, to be
The
honest with you.
safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may... Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown.
Enjoy Vale.
It must be fastened when the
Engine
seatbelt
master
signs
switch
are
to
on.
normal.
We recommend
Maybe you can come off.
fasten
That's a norm. I'll have terrain on my
The air
side.
supply fails,
Or departure.
masks will drop from above.
Didn't let the background.
Pull the mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and
Flaps
breathe
one.
normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap
Get TARA on now as well.
each side to adjust. Put on your
Light
own
control
mask
checks.
before helping others.
We're down
If
1
you
on the
have
trim.
water, take a
Down
life
1.
jacket from
Down.
under your seat. Remove from the
Rudder
pouch
checks,
and
full
put
left.
over your head.
Roll right.
Pass the tapes
Neutral.
around your waist and click together.
Ailerons and
Pull the
elevators.
strap to adjust.
Left.
Do not inflate it
And right.
inside the aircraft.
Next.
When
Auto
outside,
brake max.
inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or
Taxi
leaves
lights.
popping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets.
There's
and
our
shields.
pin.
Your tray table must now be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open.
Get the
and seat
TBI
belts
tracker
fastened.
on. Let's get
Further
underway.
information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
Right check. Pressure 0. Luckily most of that wing component is a headwind. It's going to help us with departure, but with the gusts, that's the reason why we've decided to opt for a toga takeoff and a short runway today as well. So. Okay, takeoff config check. Drop the landing lights in preparation for departure. They're not on yet. Quick check on that spy, so any traffic around, nothing to affect. Jersey traffic easy, 15 Echo Hotel, departing runway 26 Jersey.
Hello, it's Roland. Let's cabin secure for takeoff.
Just in time.
Thank you.
Okay, packs off, strobes on. Oh, that's good lit up. Click spots. TIRA is confirmed. We've got nothing on the approach on TCAS. Clear both sides. Take off. Audible to 50%. So we've got a gusting 41 knot crosswind here. Most of it's a headwind component, but yeah, strong gusts. EGT stable. Mantoga SRS runway, auto thrust blue. .100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. AP1. Positive trend. Lever climb. Pulling speed. Sharp turn ahead. Max. And back to. We'll hold it at 185 here. Just for this initial turn is quite a steep one. There is a 210 knot restriction, but we'll stay flat 1 config. Making that turn. Okay, we're going to 5,000 and manage speed. Flaps up, speed checks, flaps up. Spoilers disarmed. And we'll continue climb, flight level 190. Pull, open climb, thrust climb, climb. Standard 190, passing 5-2 now, cross checked. Take the terrain off there. Put the landing lights off. Yeah, icing conditions, and the engine anti-ice on. Just over the tops of the cloud, I think we can release the passengers now. We're good. Up front. Let's get out the last of the stops. Take the seatbelts off. Okay, happy to release the passengers. Engine anti-ice can come off as well. I'm going to pull this bit of speed and I can take it a bit faster. Got the mini FCU on the go. Speed hold cruise. So a bit of rain, Luton. Still, so we've got 210 at 16 now, and let's see how we go. Let's put in the land landing weight, 62.5, 64. Let's go 63. Medium water brake idle reverse will do the job. Medium water brake selected. So 90906 is the Q&H. A lot lower than Jersey. G10 at 16, 8 on the temperature. Platform altitude 3,708 is our minimums. Stop neck glide slope, missed approach time to 3,000 straight ahead. Then left to track 088 to continue the climb to 3,000. Gen 915. We're on VATSIM but no ATC online. Can't wait for beyond ATC to drop. Looking forward to that. Seeing what has to bring a bit of AI to the world of flight sim. Should be interesting. Well, Teltu 1 November arrival, we need to be 190 at Teltu, which says our cruising altitude, so no descent before that. Provisionally assigned gate 6 at London Luton. Quick run through the system pages. We have got wing world failures on. That's all looking good. Reaching Tunnel 2, that's the beginning of our arrival segment. Our next restrictions 150 OZOT. Basically keeps us quite high to pass Heathrow's traffic here, which is almost adjacent to Vaton. Taking us just to the east of Heathrow and just to the west of central London. We'll begin our descent down shortly. Fuel's looking good, an extra 16 minutes, so that's enough for another attempt at London Luton should we need it. Meaning that diversion will be Gatwick today. So I'm going to bring a managed descent to 150, 150 blue, push speed descent. Let's take us to 150. Got no ATC online, so make standard Unicorn calls. There's some traffic in and outbound of Luton. do live quite close to London Luton, and it is currently raining. Light rain. It is overcast. It's a pretty grim day. Starting to match what I'm seeing ahead in terms of the cloud layers. So in terms of the approach, you can see this is all this higgledy-piggledy approach up here, which is actually the standard approach. Should we fly at all, what we normally do, we peel off and we'll vector ourselves in. Obviously we've got the restriction of 150 here to keep us high for Heathrow, which is, you know, here next to Baton. To get down to 3000 here from 150 here is quite a challenge, so we'll end up usually going back in from the north. Give us enough track miles to descend. Let me set manage speed now. Often we would get a lower clearance by now. We are 150, obviously Heathrow's platform altitude's 3000 and we're close to the low points, so we're not going to interfere with them directly. It's more the sort of incoming and outgoing, so the Bobbington holds and things, so we could simulate an AC clearance, AC 15 Echo Hotel, descend flight level 100. Descend flight level 100, AC 15 Echo Hotel. Fast idle, open descent, 100 blue. No delay card required. Good news. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the stream. Hope to do many more of these. We're just passing a beam Heathrow, which is off on our left side, but as you can see, London is tucked under cloud today. EZY 15 Echo Hotel, descend flight level 80. Descend flight level 80, EZY 15 Echo Hotel. 80 blue. India Lima Juliet identified. India Lima Juliet 10915 10195. 254 inbound course set and cross checked. Okay, we'll get the cabin strapped in. Shortly approaching the tops of the clouds, so I get bumpy through that.
Including laptops, are safely stowed. Your tray tables must be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open.
Shift level 100, landing lights on.
Please review the safety card found in your seat document as it contains important safety information. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, and magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets can no longer be used.
I'm going to full speed, and I'm going to activate the approach phase now. Keeping the speed high will help us descend. Obviously, I'm going to try and get us in a bit earlier here rather than fly the full approach. You can see we're already 5,000 above the last restriction, so below the last restriction. So getting into Luton and getting down from this direction over London is quite a challenge sometimes. Okay, we'll get the engine anti-ice on, we're about to enter that layer. EZY Echo Tail, descend altitude 5,000 feet QNH 909 at 6 millibars. So now altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 909 at 6, EZY 15 Echo Tail. No, 996, 5,000 blue. We're on VATSIM, no ATC online. I think we've got one company traffic to depart Luton. Into the seat we go. EZY 15 Echo Hotel, descend altitude 4,000 feet. Descend altitude 4,000 feet, EZY 15 Echo Hotel. 4,000 blue. And I go speed managed. Thrust idle. Easy 15 Echo Hotel, turn left heading 300. Left 300, easy 15 Echo Hotel. Green dot speed. Easy 15 Echo Hotel, descend out to 3,000 feet. Descend out to 3,000 feet, easy 15 Echo Hotel. 3,000 blue.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Alright, Norman. Yep, that's cabin secure for landing. Things are going fine.
Looking on the approach, autopilot 1 and 2, cap redual. Lockstar. Flaps 1. Speed checks, flaps 1. Slaps deployed.
Luton traffic, EZY 513 Charlie, backtracking runway 25.
And Luton traffic, easy 15 Echo Hotel, 16 miles out, runway 25. Luton traffic. Alt.
Traffic EZY 513 Charlie,
2,500.
departing runway 25, only 2 Bravo departure.
Let's quickly check the weather here again. Oh, 250 at 18. What's the wind? Temperature 8, 909 7. So let's just update this. So 250 18 knots, fairly windy. Okay, top of the glide's coming up. We'll pull 180, go flaps 2. Speed checks, flaps 2. We can reduce it now to 160 knots. Glide slopes coming in, glide slope star. 160 set. 8 miles out. Luton traffic, EZ15 Echo Hotels, 7.5 mile final, runway 25, Luton traffic. Fly slope. Gear down. Spoilers armed. $18 knots headwind, pretty much. So we need to watch that. That's going to make us float a little bit. Get these spurious glide slope warnings everywhere. I might flight someone to turn that off. Usually half a dot below the glide slope is a good place to be on a lot of Microsoft Flight Sim approaches. Not aligned correctly. Okay, let's get the lights on. Click spots, click spots. Still in icing conditions. Flaps free. Speed checks flaps free. 4 miles, manage speed. And we can go straight through to flaps full. Speed checks flaps full. Runway is just becoming sight. Lovely murky day here. Temperature is +8, which is our ground temps. We're going to stay in icing conditions, I think, till we're down, so anti-ice stays on. 1,000 feet. Hold it in a little bit longer. Bit of rain coming in. Engine mode selector ignition. Autopilot's coming out. My control. Cat 1. But that headwind, remember, it's going to keep us floaty. 2 whites, 2 reds. 3 reds, 1 white. With the profile.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Reverse decel, spoilers. Manual braking. 70 knots. Reverse off. Welcome to London Luton. We made the first exit as well, despite the wet weather. Luton traffic, EZ15 Echo Hotels, clear of runway 26, taxiing stand 6, Luton. Flaps up. Spoilers down. We'll get APE fired up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your EasyJet journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information, check out our official Facebook page, Twitter or EasyJet app.
It's difficult. You look down. This is where you need a co-pilot. Nothing to see there. Okay, we get the ToBI tracker on. I can confirm this is real world weather. So not too far from my home base here, which is Luton, so yep, this is exactly what I'm seeing out of the window at the moment. Oh, we've got a company, somebody else is parked up here. Someone's taking a heavy out for a ride. Yes, he's going to be in my stand, isn't he? That's, I know we're going next to him. Stand 6 over there, that's fine. Excellent. Get those off. Ah, it's typical. Someone's just bat simmed onto our head. Talk about timing. I can disconnect from the network now and let him carry on his flight. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It's sufficient rundown time of the engine. So we've got the APU on. Let me get the bleed on now. Engines 1 and 2 off. Get the N2s below 20%. We'll let the ground staff approach. I turn in the beacon light off. There we go. Beacon off. And the fuel pumps can come off. Seatbelts off. Didn't get my usual GSX auto deboard. Let's see how that reached. Auto deboarding is on. I didn't get my message up here either, but oh, not to worry. We can force it, I guess. The QTAL perhaps has logged itself off. Okay. Well, we'll leave it there, folks. Thanks for tuning in for this quick one. back to London Luton. Hope you enjoyed it. May get a chance for another one later on. Enjoy the rest of your day.